No, you can't go in there, I'm afraid, Otis. Nice try though. This way. Yes, some event must be going on in the Killian field. At least I'm hoping they're not travellers that are there. But hey ho. Right, let's take a little walk over to the barracks. Otis, this way. There are other people out walking this morning. Well, I was intending to put lots of pauses in on this walk because I know it's going to be a fairly long video, but I thought, nope, I'll continue recording, and if you need to jump parts, then you've always got a mouse key or a finger to touch the touchpad, and you can go forward and miss out our traipsing parts where we're walking between the artifacts. Otis is eager to get on and see this poodle up in front. Well, we're going to head over now to the barracks. And so, if you look here, you'll see where the earth mound is and where it's been dug out for the original protection. Obviously this was a lot deeper, and obviously the amphitheatre was a lot taller as well, because over years the land has been infilled and the height greatly reduced in such. But we'll take an amble over there. Otis, come here. Otis. These two dogs just staring at each other. The chap walking his dog in the background there. Otis, come here. What do you mean no? Let's go and have a look at this amphitheatre then. I'm wasting time. So it just goes in the opposite direction. Come on, boy. This way. This way. And here we have the Roman Barracks, or the remains of the Roman Barracks I should say. And I'll stay up on the mound here and you'll have a great view. As I said earlier, in the 78-79 AD, when the first encampment was built, this was all wooden enclosures, and then they come back and built the stone barracks, and they also irrigated it. If we walk around this way, we'll see. Oh, and here, you know, it's a mile marker, or whether it's a tombstone, but it looks quite old. There we go. This way, Otis. Come on, young fella. There you go. And these would have been the drainage ditches running around the periphery of the encampment. They were very clean people, the Romans. They had running water and proper toilets and things. No, they didn't have Shanks's toilets. They just had Shanks's pony. And here you can see how the irrigation would have run. This may have been the the ablution huts. And in the background there, rather, you have the Killian Comprehensive, and in the foreground the ATC huts, Air Training Corps huts. Here we go, I was right, the public convenience. How posh. So the Romans were expert in public sanitation. These are state-of-the-art flush toilets. A room at one end of the building probably contained water tank which was piped through a channel under the seats and around the guttering of the customers' feet. Very good. Look at all their sponges sat there together, wiping their bottoms. Okay. This way, Otis. So here we are. The Fort of Augustus in Caerleon and their barracks. Absolutely fantastic. I'm still waiting for this all elusive sunrise. Okay, Otis, this way. We're going to head up over the hill and walk back through Caerleon. Yes, from here you could look up towards the, there's a fort, an Iron Age fort at the top of Caerleon, and it's just above the lodge. And you can see the housing estate there. Just above it, at the pinnacle, you'll find the Gare Fort. Sorry, Caerleon Fort, which was built around about the same time, looking at the excavations, as the Iron Age fort at the Gare. Come on, Otis. There's so much history though in Caerleon. This is why this video is going to be a little bit of an oversized video in comparison with the others. It would help if Otis didn't keep stopping. Gosh, people are up early this morning in the village. It's just coming up to 5:45. Perhaps the young lad's off to do his paper round. This way, Otis. Okay, so this is going to lead us out to the Gold Croft, and this was the main square of Killian in the 17 and 1800s. This road would lead you up to the lodge and up to the Killian Fort, Iron Age Fort. Wait, Otis, good boy. Getting a little bit busy now. So, here we are looking down Goldcroft Common. At the very end you've got the Goldcroft pub. I'll just see if I can zoom in. It's a little bit difficult with Otis in hand, but there you go. That's Goldcroft Common and the Goldcroft pub. And here we have the Green, which is a lovely restaurant. This also used to be a pub at one time. Killian was renowned for having more pubs than people. And it was certainly the place to go in the 80s for a pub crawl. And there's a beautiful mosaic over here on the town hall, or it was the village hall before it became a town. The Roman centurion looking over to a young lassie with a bairn and a doggy. Oh, and Otis is doing a number 2. Wait there, Otis. I will have to pause you a moment. Okay, so we're now entering into the high street of Caerleon, and we've just literally, I picked up his mess and then put that in the rubbish bin, and the village hall is just there on the corner, and the war memorial garden, I believe, is around here. Just have a little look just for John. Otis, this way. Oh, I hope you're enjoying the video. If you are, please click the like button. Don't forget, you're welcome to subscribe. And if you'd like to be notified, please click on the notification bell. And don't be shy, leave some comments. Nice ones though, please. And here we have the Killian Memorial lamp and tower. I'll just, I'm not going to read it all out, but I'm going to zoom in as close as I can for you to read the names of the regiments, the people in the regiments. And up here, fantastic. Okay, Otis, let's have a look over here. Okay, this plaque is just for the cherry tree, which is planted opposite. Okay, Otis, this way. If we head this way, or we can head down towards the church. So the patron saint of Caerleon was Saint Caddoc, and the main church of Caerleon is also Saint Caddoc. And we'll just head over and walk through the grounds of the church, whilst we head over towards the museum. Come on, Otis. If the church is open, that is. And maybe it isn't. Let's have a look. Okay, that's a very tiny gate, isn't it? Small gate within a big gate. There we go. Right, stay close, Otis. So this is the Church of St Caddoc, and the beautiful grounds here in Caerleon. I'm glad to see there's no signs against dog walking, as long as you keep the paths clean. As Otis has already had his 3 toilet breaks today. Hopefully he won't need any more. Little bird there having a clean in the leaves. That is a lovely church indeed. So we'll take a little stroll across the road from here so we can take a nice photo shot of the church, and then wait there, Otis. We'll have a look at the museum, along with the forum. Okay, so this is the Endowed School. Money was left, I can't remember who from, but I'm sure the plaque over there explains it, but it's a little bit too far to read. So this was the Endowed School, and again you can have a little read. It's at the end of Broadway. Some grand houses in Killian, Broad Towers and Radford House. So from here you get to see the entrance of the church. You can't quite see the church from this angle because it's behind the trees. And then we have the Roman Legionary Museum. And here we are walking through 17th century Caerleon. And this grand building on the right here was built into the castle walls, and in the 18th century, and this is the priory. Now there's one other museum I'd like to show you. Oh, come here, Otis. Come here. I can hear cars coming. Wait there, Otis. Right. Wait. Okay, if we cross over here, you'll get to see if it's still... This used to be a museum. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a maritime type museum, if I remember rightly. Let's have a look. No, what am I talking about? It was the Roman baths, you silly sausage. Yes, this was the Roman spring baths. Once again, it's closed, and we couldn't take you in for a look around anyway because the Adventures of Otis doesn't lead indoors. Come on this way, Otis. Here's a great view across at the priory. Now there's a very famous pub on the left as well, the Old Bull Inn. A lot of history about this pub, and a lot of it I've forgotten. But it really does go back to the 1600s apparently, maybe before that. Let me see if there's any information on it. It's a real quaint old pub. There we go. 1542. Absolutely phenomenal. So this was here even before the bull. No, this is the bull. Even before the Bell Inn and the other Norman pubs. This takes you way back. And look at the vintage on this. Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. Otis, this way. And also a great view, looking down High Street at the Priory. And the old Killian post office is still there. Amazing. And as I said, lots of pubs along here. You've got the White Hart. Over this side, it's now number 9. And above there used to be the very well thought after China Gardens Chinese takeaway and restaurant. Okay. Now I believe the castle grounds are down here on the left. I'm not sure if we can get to them. But this is the Mind Wall. Well, this is all to do with the Chartist Uprising. Remember I mentioned the Chartists back of the in Newport, where they raided the where they hid in the Westgate Hotel. Well, this is the last quarter of the 20th century, where we took the right to vote for granted. It was not always so, and in 1839, after the failure of the petition of the government of the day, the men of Britain and South Wales sought to change the system. With marches of demonstration, it was known as the Chartist Uprising, and John Jenkins, the owner of Mind House, which is here, he was also master of the Pontier Tin Plate Works. He led the demonstration. And this plaque is here to remind us of his efforts. And this is Mind House. And this is Otis. And we're going to head along and see if we can see the castle. This is Castle Lane, and this is Castle Lane Cottage, Ash Cottage. So a lot of people have had trouble finding the Caerleon Castle. Well, this is the route to find it. Oh, wait there, we've got company. That's a good boy. Good boy. Oh, okay. Let's say hello and keep going. That's a good boy. So the castle leads us back to Norman times as well. So it was a 17th century castle, and it had a moat and bailey as well. I'm not sure if we can actually see inside, but we'll do our best. Well, the main castle door is closed. Okay. And you see the walls here of the castle, very much in castle style. And all the new dwelling houses are in place. And this is Penny Mind. This way, Otis. Now we'll get down to the one-way road, and if I cross over, we may get a good. Otis, slow down. We may get a good view across at the castle. Good boy. Oh, wait there, wait there. Let's cross over. Good boy. We'll walk along this way a little bit, and we may get a decent view of the castle. We'll be signing off very shortly. So if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. Right, Otis, this way. And here we have the castle wall. Can't actually see the castle. You may need to look it up on the internet for further information. This is the main castle wall of Killian with the Welsh dragon. Not flying because there's not much wind, but she's there above the turret. I can't get over how many people are up and about this morning in Caerleon. It's literally just gone 6 o'clock. We'll walk down Townhouse Drive a little bit, and then we'll make a U-turn and look back on the castle ground itself. It's hidden within the trees, but you can make out some of it. Okay. Come on, young man, this way. Right. Morning. I think we'll head back to the River Usk, where we'll sign off, and that will make a good circumnavigation of Killian. This way, Otis. As you can see, the walls go right the way around. Castle Mews, a very apt name. I bet these houses here have a story or two. They're probably dating back to the sort of 1700s originally. I'll just try and show you the castle wall and Otis as we walk around. And at the foot of the castle you'll find the Catholic Church at the Tower House. I like the way the house on the end, which is the old part of the Catholic Church, was moulded into the existing castle wall. Okay, and here we are, back at the Hanbury Arms. I'll pan around now, show you the Roman Catholic Church. Which must be one of the smallest churches in the area, I think. And that's St. Julius of Erin. This way, Otis, let's go down to the water's edge. This way, this way. And we'll get full justification here of how fast the water is around here. Very tiny dog's ball. Guessing that was somebody's salad bowl that been filled up with water. Good boy. Okay, let's go down and have a look at this ornate seat, again carved out. With a lovely poem here by Hedwin. All about war. Okay, Otis, we're going to sign off here. Say cheerio to you all as we look over at the Killian Bridge. This was the head of the original bridge, which went across that way. So from here to there. Otis smelling dog poo, which isn't good. So over here, come on Otis. Let's say cheerio. Catch you next time. In front of the crazy seat, the crazy eyes of the crazy man at war.